set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Calvin Johnson, 34 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear.
As well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Throwing, Vic. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They're going to run the jet sweep with Rice. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just defensively. They had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
For the extra point.
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns? In the first 2 minutes, my calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Lee's got it over the middle. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 49ers, 48 yards.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Falcons.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Falcon first down.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Ryan's pass complete to Calvin.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
2 on the play.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got it. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here we go now with Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, a touchdown machine. He scores from a yard out. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The 25-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
On 3rd down, Vick. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
49er.
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 7 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route. You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Joseph's got it. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
The score, Niners 16, Falcons 7.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Now the ball comes loose, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Ridley.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Again, Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Flush to his right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Colby Parkinson there to make the grab. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense. And that's their first of this second half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Vick. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the deep. Someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyler Davison, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Forced out to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now Vick on 4th down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Intercepted. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
This defense, of course, well aware of what Todd Gurley can do from his days in the NFC West. They had to game plan ways to stop him for 5 years as a member of the St. Louis and then later the L.A. Rams.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons cut into that lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, to almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They run again with Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
4th down, Vick.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The tackle made.
It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a 3rd down. He may try and run for, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Michael Vick, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vick. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. 1st down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Colby Parkinson.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And his kick is right through. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, For this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
Number 34,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action now. Vick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. And how about that one? He wheeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running it? And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.